Shalom, Israel. All praise to the Most High. Now, I ain't gonna be too long, but I don't know. It just felt like venting. Now, the enemy was vexing my mind a little bit to go for the scriptures that would express my anger, but instead I wanna go over a few things. To the law, this is Isaiah 8:20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Why did I do that scripture? This is why, a lot of us in Israel right now, we use a lot of scriptures to make our points and to be angry or to express our anger or our dislike or the things that are going on. But a lot of times in our own personal lives, we don't do the same thing. You know, we do it for ourselves, but we don't actually use it as a teaching tool. You know what I mean? Or as a means of spitting the scriptures. You know what I mean? But the problem is that most of the time we're looking for people to receive us, to understand us, and to believe us and trust us like the power is in our hands, and that's where we err. You know what I mean? For like in Mark 6:4, but Christ said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country and among his own kin and in his own house. So look, I'm speaking mainly from my own issues that I deal with the enemy every day. You know what I mean? And we as Hebrews, even though some people may see us as people that speak in the word and doing good in the word, we do have lives and we do struggle, not scripturally, but we struggle with the trick of the enemy, because our own home sometimes is being attacked, or most of the time, ain't no sometimes. Most Israelites I know, the attack in their home is the most hideous one, you know what I mean? Even when we know it, they know we're doing our best and they know that we're holding these laws and commandments up. But the thing is, everybody is not holding up to these commandments, my people. That's the point I'm trying to make. You know what I mean? Because there's no light in them. Everybody won't have the light in them. You know what I mean? You may be married to somebody before the truth, but see, this is the thing. Be like, as the scripture says, you cannot depart from. You can't put away your wife. You know what I mean? If she believes, you know what I'm saying? So if she's a believer, then I can't put her away. You know what I mean? But if she's not a believer, that's a whole ball game. But see, that's the key. We try to find out, do you believe in this book? And see, most of the time, and 90% of the time, they're gonna say yes, they believe in this book. But then when it comes down to it, we ask you, you know what I mean, about holding up these laws and commandments. And if you're not holding up these laws and commandments, then do you really believe in this book? Or you just don't want to say you don't believe in it because you don't want to be judged according to the scriptures, because they know. You see what I'm saying? They fear God, but they still want the pleasures of this world. And that's where we as Hebrews, where the scripture, even after that, let me see if I can come right to it. After he said, in our own homes, it says, and whosoever shall not hear, this is Mark 6 and 11. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear you, when ye depart, then shake off the dust over your feet for a testimony against them. See, that's where a lot of people err when they believe, you know what I mean, like I'm supposed to be, you know what I mean, I'm gonna let you step on. You don't want this testimony when I dust my feet off from you, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a testimony against you, you know what I mean? Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. You know what I'm saying? So look, Israel, you know what I mean? Don't be discouraged. If any way, be encouraged. You know what I'm saying? When your own family shuns you, when your own family turns from you, when your wife, you know what I mean, who says she loved the Lord, but then she denies his laws and his commandments because of the man's law. She clings on to her master. You know what I mean? You know, we know what the scripture says, you know. An ass knows his owner, but, you know what I'm saying? But Israel, you know what I'm saying? They won't even consider, you know what I'm saying? When you tell them that they are royalty. But hey, look, Israel, be encouraged, you know what I'm saying? Because the Most High will deal with them individually, and we are supposed to be encouraged, you know what I mean? And continue on the fight, you know what I mean? Because there's people out there, there's our people out there that's looking for salvation. They looking for people to understand that what the things that they're going through. But we cannot get complacent in our minds or our understanding to think that we are better or because we know the word, or think that we are not going through things. See, this is not being honest. This is not being true. This is not being real. You know what I'm saying? Because real recognize real, and I'm telling you, a lot of you brothers ain't real. You know what I mean? Because you come up with excuses. You sound just like Christians to me when you make excuses of the word because you don't want to follow it. So with this, I say love. You know what I mean? I say shalom. I don't know the word in Hebrew for love, but I say shalom, my brothers and my sisters, Akote and my Akis, you know what I'm saying? Because look, when it comes down to it, this work ain't easy. We know it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And we know that the enemy is gonna attack us in a worse way. But that's what makes you a prophet. You know what I mean? But see, if your whole house got you all, you know, they figuring things, you know, they with you, or your family is all with you, I'm pretty sure there's some compromises you making. You know what I'm saying? But if you uncompromising, you know what I mean, and you following these laws and commandments, there will be people that hate you, that say they love you. There will be people that will oppress you. But if you believe in the Most High, He will take care of your every need. Everything that the oppressor is oppressing you with, the Most High can provide that. I know this because I live this right now. I'm being robbed, but the Most High provides more than enough. What they steal and what I need. And not just what I need for me, what I need to do His work. For faith without works is dead. So look, Israel, keep the faith. Shalom.